Hoffman, Everyday Spacer.
I'm Jeff Miller, CME Computer and IT Solutions.
At Everyday Spacer, we show regular folks how to personally and directly participate in space exploration, science, and astronomy. We're here on Friday nights at 9 p.m. Pacific Time, 12 midnight Eastern Time, and 5 a.m. on Saturday in London. We're broadcasting live from Thousand Oaks, California. Thank you so much for being here.
Okay, we got... Hi, Janie.
Hi, Janie. Welcome.
Yep.
Happy Friday to you, too.
And hey, hi, Cliff.
Hey, Cliff. Be serious.
Okay.
Do you have some cybersecurity news for us?
Not much. There's a Cisco software update. So if you work for a company that uses Cisco products, and a lot of them do, be sure that they know that they need to update their Cisco products. I'm not going to show anything.
They're always good, right?
Yeah. And basically, if you have a Cisco product that doesn't need an update, you're on the small side of that, because most Cisco products need an update right now.
Okay.
Because basically, like any company, they use the same code in just about everything. So when they find a bug, it usually affects everything, except for stuff that's so out of date that it's not supported anyway. So it's probably full of holes.
Okay.
So
and you've got a Zoom coming up.
Yep. February 25th at noon Pacific time. I will be doing another cybersecurity Zoom with Q&A. That could be a topic. Cybersecurity preventing the doom of the internet.
Right, and that email is the place to send us to ask to be included. We do not send this unsolicited, and we do want to have you asking for it so that we can deliver that to you.
Hi, Naomi.
Oh, hey, Naomi. Welcome. All right, so let's get started with tonight's episode is Cody's Lab. We'll be back in 8.3 seconds. There's a link to that book in the description if you want a signed copy of the book. Write to me. Let's find it. There it is. At Pam at everydayspacer.com for details. You wanted it? You got it. Jeff will discuss and demonstrate some videos from Cody's Lab and talk about the man behind it. Cody Reeder is the creator of Cody's Lab. He is a self-taught scientist and experimentalist, best known for hands-on chemistry and materials science experiments. He explores how elements, compounds, and processes work by recreating experiments, extracting metals from everyday materials, refining chemicals, and testing scientific ideas in practical ways. His channel blends chemistry, physics, geology, metallurgy, and engineering, often using simple tools and unconventional methods. He's based in rural Wyoming. And of course, I didn't practice it. Cody films in a modest home laboratory and often in the great outdoors. He emphasizes curiosity, safety awareness, and learning through trial and error. His calm, methodical approach and willingness to show failures alongside successes have earned him a loyal audience. Cody's Lab focuses on understanding real-world science rather than flashy demonstrations, inspiring viewers to explore experimentation, critical thinking, and problem solving. Boy, that's right up our alley. Mm-hmm. Jeff, well, let's get your comments first, and then we'll...
Yeah.
Welcome,
Hi, Scott.
Hey.
Hey, Cliff. Oh. I also recognize your day of mourning for your...
Oh, I must have missed something. Tell us more, Cliff. All right, so, Jeff, when did you learn about Cody's Lab?
Probably about 10, 15 years ago.
Wow. Okay.
Probably around 2014. Well, yeah, about 10 years ago, 2014-ish.
Because I've only known about him for a few years.
Yeah, I've known him. I knew about him for a while, and then he started doing stuff based on the movie The Martian.
Yes. Did he grow potatoes in...
Yeah. He basically grew
Mars?
Potatoes. Well, and one of the scenes of that movie was dome that he had built for growing his potatoes got blown over,
Mm-hmm.
and the potatoes were exposed to
Right.
the Martian atmosphere and temperature.
Mm-hmm.
And he actually showed that potatoes could survive that. Not for not for huge amounts of time, but he pretty much figured out from the movie how long they'd been exposed, and did that, and a good chunk of them survived that. Of course, it's kind of
his potatoes on Earth.
Yeah, of his potatoes on Earth.
Okay, I see.
Now, one of the things that he didn't talk about in that was, well, two things that he didn't talk about. One, that if you grow potatoes in Mars soil and you eat them, you will die because of perchlorates in the soil. But
well, and that's one of the things that we've learned about from events in the past, like ISDC we went to
right
a few years ago. You have to remediate the soil. You have to fix it,
right, and
get it to
and
growing crop.
Yeah, there's two ways of doing that apparently that they identified. One is chemically, and the other one is growing fungus that actually eats perchlorates and gets it and breaks it down. So that's what they were planning. It wouldn't take like the 5 minutes or that he needed to get that going in the movie, but it would work as a long-term solution.
A lot of movies and stuff condense things.
Yeah.
They condense time.
Oh, Astronaut Remembers Day for Challenger, Columbia, Fallout, and many more.
Oh,
I didn't know that.
Right, it was, this day. Well, was this day or yesterday?
Yeah.
That was the 22nd.
Yeah. But,
somewhere around now. Yeah.
Course,
thank you, Cliff. And wow, it's been a long time, and it slipped my mind.
Yeah. The other thing that they got wrong in that movie, which he didn't.
The Martian?
Yeah, The Martian, is that the wind blowing down stuff. Yes, the wind might blow fast, but it's so thin that I don't think it would blow anything down. Okay.
Hello, Don. Welcome. Yeah, I heard about cold there. My friend in you're gonna love this. My friend in Canada was talking about -50, -40, with the wind chill factor being -50. Yay!
Well, that's Celsius, right?
Well, if at -40, they're both the same.
Right. So not that it matters at that point. It doesn't really matter which
Damn
one
it,
you're
cold.
talking. Yeah.
We fell for you, Don.
Yeah, that's the temperature where when you walk inside, your nose starts bleeding because your capillaries thaw out.
I like the crunch on the snow, or the squeaky. That is definitely cold.
Yes.
Oh boy, here we go. Janie has a dad joke. Today's dad joke. Why do astronomers hate vegetarian restaurants? They need
something meaty.
Something meaty. Thank you, Janie. We need one of those. Boom.
Yes. Okay.
You ready for me to share?
Sure. Yeah, let's take a look. I found out a little bit of stuff about Cody himself. His last name is Reeder.
He's got a Wikipedia page.
Yep.
How cool is that?
Yep. It's not a very long page, but if you see the length of this scroll bar here, it's pretty long. So, so it's not a long page, but there is some stuff in here, and I found some other stuff too. Born and raised in Grantsville, Utah. Oh, is that? It's not his. That's just a city sign. Okay.
Well, a lot of those have pictures from the area.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, Scott, I missed your. Okay, let me go back. I missed a message about Cody. Let's see. Oh, here it is. Cody would come into the chat when you were on the weekly space hangout. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, interesting.
Oh.
Huh. I was there about once a month, so I wonder if I actually was there. Oh, and we couldn't see the chat. I can see it here. And I think someone else, the other Pam might have been managing that stuff. So I didn't actually realize
maybe
that.
he knows who you are. Maybe we can get him as a guest.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll try. We'll try and get him as a guest.
Profiled and guest. That's a trend.
They were talking about the temperature too. I flashed him already.
Yeah.
Not negative yet in Ohio, so
yeah.
Just wait.
Yeah.
He'll get there.
Yep. Oh, so Cliff knows someone who's living in -14 right now. Yeah.
Not fun.
Whether that's Fahrenheit or Celsius, that's too cold.
Yes, it is.
So he worked as a mechanic and studied geology in Westminster College and Utah State University, but was later academically suspended due to low GPA. So he's kind of a regular guy.
Yeah, he was too busy experimenting with stuff, probably.
Yeah. Blowing stuff up, whatever. But as a mechanic, it probably gave him a lot of hands-on, practical, experimental, So that's, so that's probably what drives a lot of his site, is that it's hands-on, practical. He joined YouTube in 2011, probably just a few years before I saw him, because I was looking at some of his earlier videos and I don't recognize them. He began posting videos about his experiments to show to his grandmother. I would do science experiments all the time anyway. Then other people started watching them. So he was basically posting them up so that his grandmother could see them.
Okay, because they probably were a bit far apart. I got a comment. You ready? Oh. Welcome, Dan. There's no need to fear under Dan is here. Oh, boy. Thanks for that. Well, that's kind of cool. So almost like, when people would talk to their grandparents by Skype, he just posted some videos and other people.
Yeah.
It's like, hey.
But, in 4 years, his channel reached 100,000 subscribers.
Wow.
And this was back in the day when that was a big number. I mean, it's still a significant number now, but back then, with fewer people watching, watching YouTube stuff, that was huge. And they didn't give him a silver play button, which apparently is that thing.
Yeah, I've seen silver, gold, and some people have multiples.
Right. So
it's based on subscriber count.
So Reeder celebrated reaching 250,000 subscribers by forging a homemade play button out of genuine silver.
Oh my God.
He reached a million subscribers in 2017. So he times 10'd in 2 years.
Wow. Cool.
Reeder first gained considerable media attention in 2016 after posting a video of himself drinking water containing a small diluted amount of cyanide. The purpose was to prove how dosage defines toxicity, which, the difference between medicine and poison is dosage.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they give nitroglycerin to heart patients, and you're sitting there going, isn't that the stuff in...
That blows up, yes.
Dynamite? Is it dynamite? Sticks of dynamite?
Yeah.
Jeez.
But
yeah.
So, emphasizing that the amount he consumed, 17 milligrams, was considerably smaller than any lethal dose. He did experience some symptoms of the toxin, such as rapid breathing, because that's actually what kills you in cyanide. But, this video, among others, has since been removed from his channel. So tough luck, you can't find it. Similar experiments have him drinking heavy water, hydrochloric acid. They have it in quotes. So,
also it's
hydric acid.
Well, hydric acid. So
dihydrogen monoxide. So that's water.
I see.
That's just water.
I was gonna say, what is it, orange juice or something?
No, hydric acid. That's what the game he was playing. And breathing in all the noble gases because they're non-reactive. They're not toxic.
Yeah, but he plays with like mercury and
and
I didn't really think he said enough about safety. Personally, I thought.
Except that he always does things personally safe. I mean, like he was talking about refining some gold, and he said, well, the best way of doing it is mercury that you heat up to just under boiling, because that apparently makes it very reactive with the gold. But he didn't do it because he's not into poisoning himself, so.
Yeah, but he was playing with mercury in his hands.
No, he had it in the jar. In fact, mercury in your hands isn't actually poisonous. It's the fumes.
Yeah.
Breezing
Still, I mean, there's people out there who aren't going to be, I think, paying as much attention to get that safety idea. But, okay.
Yeah, it's a guy thing.
Yep.
Anyone want? If you look up why women live longer than men, look for
there. I fixed it.
Look for photos of why women live longer than men, and you'll.
I just there. I fixed it. I think it's a site.
Yeah, women are less likely to say things like "hold my beer."
Yep.
Oh,
Janie says maybe Cody spent too much time in the sun.
Well, if you look at where he
In
works,
Wyoming, they don't have sun.
Well, yeah, actually, there's not a lot of tree cover, at least where he lives. But we'll see some of that. But so in 2017, typical guy stuff. His channel was suspended for 2 weeks.
Oh boy!
Following received strikes. He was suspended. The reason was suspected to be a video on the science behind how small insects, Reeder used fruit flies of unspecified species, can survive being microwaved, while larger ones cannot.
Oh, I understand that concept. The microwaves are wider than the bug.
Well, and plus,
so they go right around it.
Yeah. So basically, he was flagged for. He was suspended for 2 weeks.
So he's an interesting character. Got it.
Right. Yeah. So in 2019, he explained a period of channel inactivity, mentioned how some videos, although intended to be used for educational purposes, had been flagged by YouTube, showing a warning he received for a video on making gunpowder from urine. In the same video, Reeder explained how he'd also been visited by the United States government agents after publishing several videos on isotope isolation and nuclear radiation. The agents, equipped with Geiger counters, did not find anything of concern, and Reeder himself said that they were only trying to help him not get in trouble in the future. So they probably explained to him what he could and couldn't publish, would be my guess.
Oh, I think Cody's acreage is somewhere in Utah. Yeah. Oh, okay, because we had Wyoming down for. Yeah.
Well,
are they near each other?
Yeah, they are, but
oh boy, yeah. A whole bottle of mercury when I was a kid. Oh my god.
Yep. Well, yeah, and
you can't really get it now. You have to have a.
Yeah, it's harder to get. It's harder to get a lot of stuff nowadays. Yeah, I could have gotten it, but my parents were smart. Wouldn't have done that.
Okay.
He also received media attention after becoming one of 100 finalists of the defunct Mars colonization program.
A lot of people signed up for Mars 1.
Yes, having been selected as one of the 100 out of the 200,000 applicants.
I knew it was 160-some thousand. Me too. Oh, were you in the final 100?
Was that a Me Too about the final 100 or Me Too about having Mercury?
Oh, Mercury. Sorry.
If the latter, Dan, that explains something, don't you think? Okay. Found something else. I have no idea about this site, but it talks about, gives brief nod to everything that was in the previous wiki, but it talks about his net worth.
Okay.
I mean, that's the only new stuff in this thing. His net worth is theoretically $600,000. His main source of income comes from his YouTube channel. So,
HG, is that Mercury?
Yes.
Dad says he had a ball of mercury too. Yeah. Don't drink it.
Well, you can drink it, just don't huff it. That's what kills people.
I don't think drinking's very good either.
Actually, it was used in folk medicine.
Yeah, well,
in Mexico and places like that, and it does settle a sour stomach.
For good, maybe.
No, it's just
it's got to go through everything else, and if there's lesions anywhere.
Well, that's just it. Don't drink it if you've got ulcers. That it gets in your bloodstream. Okay, so Here's something else that talks about his YouTube channel. This is youtube.fandom.com, and it's talking about his. It just basically talks about his wiki page, but it doesn't really say much about it. It talks about his suspension second channel, and I looked up his second channel. It's gone. So he had a second channel that was a safety channel. So if his main one got suspended, he could start posting on that one, but that one's gone now.
Never the choice.
Yeah. So
I mean, I think you have to be very, very careful, because lots of people out there might be watching, but might not be paying attention to all of it.
Yeah.
Or might not be listening, because I know myself, I have run many, 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 many videos with absolutely no sound. I just watch it. I don't necessarily need to hear it.
Well, they don't subtitle. He doesn't subtitle his. That would actually make that a little bit better.
Yeah, but you can get closed caption on most videos now. I don't know about back then.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I think for stuff like what he does, big red flashing thing, warning, do not try this at home or something. I don't think he does that anywhere. Oh, are you sure? Should I show this?
Actually, I want to do this one first. Okay, yes.
All right, you ready?
So these are some of the earlier videos, which I never actually saw, but he does things like he made a tin dragon.
Okay.
Juggling
As
fireballs.
in melted down something
Some
and
tin,
then
yeah,
reformed it, or
I think by pouring. It's only 44 seconds, but I don't have sound on this sucker, so if I play
run it, we don't need sound.
Okay, we'll run it. Oh, there's a tin dragon.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But it's done. It's not like
he's not showing the making
how
of it.
he made it. Okay.
And you can see that his camera work wasn't as stellar on his second ever video.
Well, this is second ever video. What's the date?
14 years ago.
14 years ago. Wow. Actually, it's pretty good for 14 years ago. I mean, think how much harder it was to do any of this stuff.
Yep.
So he's talking about it. He doesn't really show us like.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is just some of his first stuff, and like you said, here this was to show his grandmother what he was doing. Okay. So juggling fireballs, and if you notice, they're really short. These are probably just alcohol balls.
And 14 years ago, do we know how old he is? How old would he have been 14 years ago? Like,
I don't know. He looks fairly young there.
Yeah.
But,
you think he's a teenager or a little older?
Probably older. I would say low 20s.
Okay.
Pumpkin carving with a rifle.
Oh boy. Well, there's weirder things out there.
The Curie point.
Oh, I don't know what that is. What is that?
I don't know. I'll have to look that up, and I can't run it to find out because there's no sound. But he'll probably
19 seconds. That's pretty fast explaining then.
Yeah.
If he's saying all that in 19 seconds.
Right.
Frozen mercury. How do you?
You just cool it enough that it's below room temperature. It does have a freezing point.
Yeah, most things do.
Right.
Like absolute zero.
Plaster-based thermite.
Plaster-based thermite.
Yes.
Does he have all his fingers and toes?
Yes, he does, as you can see in his latest videos.
Well, that's good.
He made his homemade pressure chamber.
Okay. I guess we were watching a video before that, and he had a whole exhaust hood, and sounds like he made that too.
Yeah. And vacuuming a vacuum, he's probably seen how well a vacuum, a sweeper works. But these are some of his earlier videos.
They seem to be getting longer and longer.
Yeah. Ooh, some of them broke a minute. Oh, here we go. Here's some longer ones.
Yeah, 4 minutes, 7 minutes.
Lots
of stuff with bees, it looks like.
Yeah, it looks like he went through a beekeeping phase. Those will probably be pretty interesting. I haven't seen this. This is before I started watching, so I don't know some of these.
Oh, he must have been really young. Dan looked it up. Thank you, Dan, for that. Really appreciate it. That's, like I say, you help us a lot. Cody Don Reeder was born on May 15th, 1993, making him 32 years old as of January 2026. So he's actually pretty young.
2011.
Like still now.
Yeah, 2011. When was he born again?
93.
93. So 7 plus 11, so 18 years old. So he started this when he was 18.
Wow.
And
that's young. And I can see, wanting to share with your grandmother at that point.
Yep. Yeah.
So that's pretty young.
Yeah. And so checking an embryo moving inside an egg, he's basically flashlighting the egg so that you can see the embryo inside it.
And a video is a good way for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so early on he does a lot of beekeeping stuff, soil pressure. So he did some stuff.
Pressure?
Yeah.
Okay.
For creating the Mars One mission. Oh, Kerbal Space Program.
Ah, yes.
So he played with Kerbal. I think I saw some of those from him. That might be how I learned that he even existed.
Yeah, Kerbal's a pretty popular game.
Yeah, it was.
For a long time.
Yep.
I don't know about now.
Yeah, so that was his early stuff. Some of it. Oh, eggs dyed with iron, aluminum, sulfur, graphite, and cyanide.
Oh, dear. My goodness.
I think the blue one's cyanide.
Okay. Dyed with.
Yes.
Interesting.
Okay, so these are some of his latest ones. And 3 weeks ago, he did Tab Thermite.
Boy, these look way more sophisticated, too.
Yes. Well, he's gotten better at it.
Well, yeah. I'm just saying it's not. And they're, okay.
He created a soda bottle molecular sieve.
Okay.
Oh, members only, so you have to.
Oh, okay. That's probably part of his monetization is members only.
Mercury can't be absorbed with a cloth. Now 60% more, I don't know. But, so he does play with Mercury a lot, yeah. Oh, one of his episodes that I saw, and I don't know how long ago it was, but I saw it a long time ago, about he got himself a toilet, and can you flush mercury? Yep,
that's the one I was thinking of, because he played with it like crazy.
And he had doers of it. He basically had, because the thing was to fill it up enough that the pressure would pull it out, and did it have enough surface tension to actually pull the rest of it, or just break when it goes over that
well, I think his whole thing was trying to clog it, and he actually built like a whole platform and a toilet outside and
something to catch the mercury.
Ways to see it in operation.
He did a number of different experiments. Once he got that set up, he did a number of different experiments with it.
Make great switches.
Yeah, mercury.
Oh, mercury does. Oh, I see.
Yeah, because it's conductive, and if it rocks, it either makes contact or not.
Right. We're going back?
Yeah, just maybe humans should not go to Mars. I guess he gets philosophical there.
Well, there's a lot of radiation out there.
Right. A lot of radiation.
You got to figure out that problem before that happens.
Quite frankly, I don't see a reason to go to Mars except to say that we did it.
Plenty of land there.
Yeah, but you don't need it. There's plenty of resources in the asteroid belt.
Yes,
mine the moon, get to the asteroid belt. You have pretty much the same radiation that you would have on Mars. Even less at the asteroid belt because it's farther away from the sun. You get cosmic radiation.
Is the asteroid belt closer than Mars?
No, it's farther.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, but you'd have the same amount of cosmic radiation, but not as much solar radiation at the asteroid belt. And
because it's farther out.
Right, and you can make everything that you can make on Mars, and you don't have gravity that you don't want out there.
Yeah, if you want to make gravity, you
spin.
Yeah, spin it around.
Yeah. So he does a number of interesting things. He did a bunch of experiments during the Annular Eclipse in 2023.
Yeah, we actually watched that before this, didn't we?
Yeah, we watched some of it. We stopped before too long, but one of the things that he was trying to burn the circle into a piece of wood.
Right. That's pretty interesting because it was an annular eclipse. In other words, the moon was covered less of the area, and in fact, in some places, of course, would be kind of more centrally located. I think here it was just at the edge.
Right.
Because we're so far south.
Right. but he got the full ring, and he actually had a shot of it, which was kind of neat. He had a lens over his camera and could shoot it. But he was trying to burn a hole, and two things seemed to happen. One, less sunlight because the moon's blocking some of it. Plus, the fact that it got a little bit colder caused the clouds to condense out. And so the clouds cut more of the, so he couldn't actually burn anything. He could just make dots on the.
Well, and the concept he started by saying was when you take a magnifying glass and, point the sun through it and try and focus it in a spot, it'll start to burn. And he had some wood there and he was torching that, but he didn't really get the idea of the shape of, and it wasn't a full circle at that point. It was it was an arc.
But it was basically a circle with a bit of a chunk out of it. But he was looking to make that in the wood, this shape, and you can see that sort of shape with a pinhole camera through leaves in the trees. Look at the shadows. It'd be cool to have a burn from that. But I don't think he had enough resolution. I don't think his magnifying glass was clean enough, because one of the things that he said is the dot that you see is actually an image of the sun. And so when it's an eclipse, you'll see a regular. So you'll see the, the cutout of it, but I don't think it was focused quite well enough to actually see that. Yeah, I think that too. And, you don't have as much of the whole sun's power when you've got something eclipsing like the moon. And that's one of the good things about his channel is that he'll show you his failures. He didn't cut that out. He didn't, he didn't not show that video because what he wanted to do didn't work. He actually tells you why it didn't work. And then, does other things. What else can we learn here? Yeah. I like that. It was good. He's a fiddler, He's a, I like his way of doing things. He plays a lot with thermite too.
Definitely a guy thing.
Casting with thermite.
Oh boy.
Can I see myself in a mirror that's half a mile away using a telescope? I mean, he must have just occurred to him, I wonder if I can do that. So, mirror half a mile away, Okay. Aerogel versus liquid nitrogen. In
what way?
Well, here's the thing. If you freeze it with liquid nitrogen, does it shatter?
Okay. We don't know, do we? Because it says members only. So we can't see those without. It's got a green label on it.
But sodium water hybrid rocket, because sodium metal burns in water.
Yep, I could see that being directed through a nozzle. Okay.
Refining rhodium. We actually watched part of this, as you can see from the red line, before the show started. And because it had gold mixed in with it, and he wanted the rhodium for one of his future experiments.
So he's trying to purify it. So Dan goes, most people can do anything if they learn a few simple principles.
But most people don't know that. That's the trouble. And watching this, he teaches you the simple principles, and and you go, making algae growing media. Oh, easy. Turn off the pump on your pool. It'll get green real fast.
Yes.
I mean, neighbor, when I was a teenager, got evicted, and so they just left the pool running. Eventually, the water level went low enough that the pump basically killed itself. It was sucking air and burned itself out. Then it got lower and lower and started smelling pretty bad over there. So we go and look and saw just a green down there. Pretty far down too, just green. So my sister, the ever curious one, grabs a rock.
Hulk green. Says.
Grabs a rock from the planter and tosses it in the pool. It left a hole. in the algae.
Okay.
It was like horror movie stuff. Sci-fi horror movie stuff. Yeah, it
You
was.
have nightmares right around that.
Oh no,
Oh, that's good.
no. If I had any dreams, it was the algae attacking someone else. But
Okay.
yeah, for most of my life, I haven't actually had nightmares. If bad things happen, they happen to other people in my
I
dreams.
see. Okay.
I would watch it happen. But okay.
I know he's got a kitty cat. We see it right there.
Yep. And we see it in a few other times too.
Mm-hmm.
But making algae, yeah.
Less blue.
Yeah. Oh well, blue algae.
Oh,
Blue
Dan
algae
says
is not
quick
good for it.
scum.
Yep.
Is that what that? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Blue green algae is not good.
Okay.
We used to fight with that in Michigan, and it would kill the fish, kill the birds. Dissolving arrowheads.
In hydrofluoric acid.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hydrofluoric. That's the fun stuff.
Oh boy.
But secrets are frozen in the moon's ice. That could be interesting.
Yes.
So
let's see. It's do we have a youtube.com/@ what?
Where? Oh, the Cody Reeder. Reeder. Here, you want me to?
Yeah, might as well grab it and add it to the. That. I don't even think you need the end of that to get to the whole channel.
No, you don't need.
You'll get there with this link.
Yeah,
too.
you don't need the videos part, but you can always backtrack from there.
Yeah.
But here we go.
Should be a clickable link.
Getting platinum from meteorites.
Wait. There we go. Now we're on.
Algae panel. This is his panel for making algae.
Okay.
Well, two reasons for it. One, you can use it for, converting carbon dioxide to oxygen. For another thing, if you get the right algae, you can actually make oil out of it.
Okay.
And that's one of the things that they were talking about for, zero emissions carbon dioxide is that, the algae pulls the carbon out to make oil. You burn the carbon, it's carbon neutral. Oh, okay.
Etches glass.
Yeah, hydrofluoric acid. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem that harsh then. I mean.
Yeah. Well,
it's probably all of them can etch glass. Well,
yeah.
Except orange.
Any of the fluorides can be fairly lethal. Poisonous. Okay. So you have to be careful with it. Although that's probably not one of the really terrible ones. There are some fluorides out there that even chemists won't touch. So
what's with the metal mushrooms?
Oh,
you see it there?
Yeah, it's using
yeah,
a metal plus probably mercury would be my guess.
Oh.
And it basically causes the metal to expand out in very thin. He's done a lot of those experiments.
There's a lot of things you put together, and all of a sudden it just.
Yeah.
Really, like elephant's toothpaste is one of them. I don't know what. I don't know what's in that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, do bananas absorb potassium from their peels as they ripen? So he does an experiment, right, versus green. So how much potassium?
This is gallium. Is that?
Oh, that's what makes the. That's what makes.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Cliff. Oh, it's another kitty. That's a different one.
Yeah. So shooting a rifle toward a camera at long range. Okay. I'm hoping that's an automatic camera. And it's not someone doing anything. Fire without oxygen. Basically burning a candle using chlorine gas.
Okay. Is there oxygen in chlorine gas? I'm not sure.
No, but chlorine reacts like oxygen does, except not as well. That's one of the reasons why chlorine is poisonous. It's because it's a close substitute, but not the same.
Okay. Oh. Yes, we knew that.
Yes.
Is that one? Well, it almost looks like in space, the one below there.
Oh, the
Low,
fire
low pressure. Yeah.
low pressure oxygen. Yeah. It's not though. It's not 0 G. So
No.
so that
Huh.
the flame does look
Similar.
fairly low G. Yeah.
Right.
It's only 16 minutes long. I know what we're doing it later. There we go. That's for later.
Cliff says total nerd.
Yeah. Yep.
You're in the right place.
Yep. Freeze drying a pumpkin without a vacuum chamber. I mean,
oh my goodness.
Why would he think of that?
And, right. Well, maybe he gets suggestions like we do. I mean, that's what we're doing right now. We're talking about Cody's lab. So there's a lot to work with. How many videos has he done?
Oh, let's take a look at the top.
Yeah.
You know, basically, I want to get this ball on the show.
795 videos.
Yep.
Plenty to look at.
And oh yeah, here's his will it flush.
Oh yes, with the Mercury. Right.
Yeah. God. He had a few videos of trying to make that work. Yeah. Well, this is 9 years ago, so
it wasn't 9 years ago. We saw it. It was like in the last 1 or 2 years.
I saw it probably when it was fresh.
Okay.
That's about when I was watching his channel.
I did it.
Getting potassium from bananas.
Well, we got to answer the first question. Can they get more potassium as their peels age?
Yeah. Well, I think this one was done first because it was, can you do it? And then
potassium, very reactive metal.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Weirdly.
Yep. So metal refining and recovery episode. Got a bunch of gold out of this stuff.
Does he pull the gold off of PC boards? That's pretty.
No, this looks like jewelry. It's already pretty
close to refined.
Yeah. He's just apparently just cleaning it out. Maybe getting pure gold out of gold mixtures.
Got it.
Can I stand on liquid mercury?
Oh boy, you got enough to stand on. Oh gosh.
Yeah, but apparently he loses his balance easily. Makes sense if your heels push in, then you don't have as much surface area.
Right. Well, and I think it's just can you overcome the tension of the surface by standing on it?
Many moving magnets melting metal. So he's using moving magnets to melt metal.
Okay.
Cody's mine. I saw some of these. They weren't as interesting as his other stuff. But, hey, if you're into mining, it might be interesting.
So it sounds like there's something for everybody.
Yeah, he kind of goes through phases of things. Like, here's his bee phase.
Beekeeping. Well, he's had one as, the year of beekeeping. So I guess he planned to have a year to learn beekeeping and keeping bees.
You know how I said that he made a play button out of silver when he had 250?
Oh,
Well, the world's most reactive play button. He made a play button out of cesium for his 1 million subscribers.
Okay.
So, yeah. So, boiling water until it freezes. I saw this. It's regular water. He used low pressure to make it boil.
I was going to say, is it in a vacuum?
Yeah, he used he put vacuum on it. That caused it to boil. And of course, when things boil, some of the energy comes away from it. Some of the heat gets pulled away by the boiling because it takes energy to release the gas. So it actually cools it. So he froze it by boiling it just using vacuum.
So we'll see that out in space maybe too.
Yeah. Now, of course that goes totally against the do people freeze in space? Actually, let's see what Cliff says.
It is super dense. He means mercury.
Yeah.
My little bottle was only an inch cube.
Yeah.
But weighing a few pounds heavy.
Yep.
You imagine enough to stand on, Cliff? He must have weighed quite a lot.
Yeah.
Hundreds of pounds.
Yeah.
They would do weird things like bury someone with mercury in their, was that China? They would bury the emperor with
they had rivers of mercury.
Rivers? Yeah.
Because it wouldn't evaporate, so it would stay looking like streams and stuff.
And that's the whole purpose, was to provide an afterlife for this very important person.
Yep. But
wild, huh?
Yep. So, he does fun stuff. I mean, that's I just it's been a while since I watched this stuff. So now I kind of need to watch some of these again.
Some interesting titles there for sure.
Yep. Dropping a can of liquid oxygen into burning oil.
Okay.
Boom. My guess would be boom. Gold plating measuring cups for my mom.
Happy Mother's Day. Okie dokie. Homemade aluminum
from dirt.
Metal cookie.
Yeah, because you can make it from dirt, especially in Australia. Australia has a lot of aluminum in its.
Is that where he is?
No.
Oh, no, Wyoming. He's in Wyoming.
Right.
Okay.
But aluminum is one of the more common metals.
Yes.
It's
bound up with bauxite, I think.
Yeah. It's basically chemically bound up, and it needs a chemical process that it took a while to discover.
Right.
Twice.
Right.
Yes. The first guys who discovered it got whacked because aluminum was a very precious metal.
Yep.
And if it was easy,
like super precious,
then it wouldn't be as precious anymore. So
and if other people learned about it,
yeah,
then this person, his aluminum would be worthless. In fact, we have aluminum foil in rolls that everyone can afford because
it's a throwaway. Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, the top of the Washington Monument is an aluminum cap.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was so precious at some point.
Yeah.
So there's a really good book about, it's called Abundance, and they use the aluminum as an example of how technology and some other things can change factors like aluminum going from being such a precious metal. Mm-hmm. In fact, some plates were aluminum and then silver and gold, and the aluminum ones were the most.
Yeah.
And we think of that now as like kind of crazy because.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
there is a huge amount in Australia.
Yeah, and higher percentage. I mean, here it's fairly, there's a fairly small percentage in our dirt. Up there on some of those sands, you can just in job lots. I mean,
that'd make a fun, crunchy topic.
Yeah.
How do you get aluminum out of bauxite? I think it's bauxite.
Well, and others, but actually,
it's dirt, basically.
That sounds like a series of things. How do you find various different metals?
Okay.
Because we'll need that. Whether we go to the moon, asteroids, or even Mars.
Oh, yeah. How do we make this stuff into something we can really use?
And do you need one of the things that will be hard to find is, do you need an atmosphere for doing it? Do you need
maybe some things will be easier without an atmosphere.
And do you need gravity for it? Because a lot of refining involves separating. And separating requires centrifuge. But
I know seeds are very gravity prone they've tried it with varying degrees of gravity. And where do they get that? Space station? Can they? Forget if they can do that.
They can't alter the gravity, but they can.
It's like a synthesized.
They can microgravity. They can spin something, but I don't think they like to do that on the space station.
Yeah.
Because it causes vibrations, and they've got enough vibrations already.
Yeah, they call it G-jitter.
Yeah. But if it's a fairly lightweight spinner, then maybe.
Especially if the audience wants to get a series like that, I think that's a great idea. Maybe Cody can help us do it.
Yeah. Well, we could probably start off each episode with one of his videos because he's probably done most of them already. But
or at least a segment of it.
Right. Yeah. But he hasn't done it as how would it work in space, so we might have to talk to someone about that.
Yeah, we're a little more interested in space. He seems to be interested in just any kind of science, really.
Right, yeah. Of course,
he can figure things
like I said, he watched The Martian and thought, I wonder if that would work. And he did a number of episodes based on that.
Ah, okay.
Testing various things.
You got some more for us?
Nope, I think that's it for now.
All right, okay. Sounds good. Well, I think Cody is an interesting person, and we could probably learn a lot from him. We can definitely try and see if he would be willing to come on our show. That'd be really cool, I think. So, yeah. All right. I'm going to advocate we're building new products and services this year for you. What would you like to see in the Everyday Spacer store? And I had some ideas I wanted to throw out there. Like, what's your sign? You may have read about your horoscope in the newspaper, but have you seen your sign in the night sky? I have a two-page PDF of a bunch of them, and maybe a t-shirt would make a great gift for a family or friends. Is there any kind of reference chart you could use? I see a comment from Dan. Go ahead.
Okay. Does Cody use viewer suggestions mostly?
That is a really good question. I don't know.
I think I remember, I don't know if it's mostly, but I think has taken viewer suggestions.
I like it. Why not?
Yeah.
So also, Everyday Spacer is sponsored by CME Computer and IT Solutions. We are very grateful. Thank you so much. Some stellar events this week, January 23rd through January the 30th. We're going to round out the month here. January 23rd, there are lots like we described last time. The moon is on the equator. Saturn and the moon are in conjunction. In fact, Saturn is 4.3 degrees south of the moon. Neptune and the moon are in conjunction. Pluto and the sun are in conjunction. January 25th is the first quarter moon. January 26th is Australia Day. How about our friends down under tell you, what is that? We're not really sure.
Yeah, Cliff, Naomi.
Yeah. January 27th, Uranus and the moon are in conjunction. And the Pleiades star cluster is 1.1 degrees south of the moon. That is very close. January 28th, Mercury and Venus are in conjunction. Go ahead.
Okay.
Oh,
knowing the star names and constellations would be cool. Oh, okay. You mean just a survey of the night sky, telling what the star names and constellations
I like it. We'll add it to the list, Dan.
Yeah. And I hope to be there in June. Oh, and sit in that seat again and hug you both.
Wait, here in the United States?
Huh.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
All right. Well.
Cool. Yep.
So let me go ahead with January 28th. Mercury and Venus are in conjunction. I don't even know where they are right now. They said there's no warning thing, so I'm not sure.
Closer to the sun than us.
Yeah, probably. And Mars and Pluto are in conjunction. January 29th, the moon runs high at perigee. It's 227,346 miles from the Earth. Oh.
Yeah, here, let's. Australia Day is their 4th of July, sort of. So do you do fireworks or do you just...
How do you celebrate?
Yeah.
January 30th, Jupiter and the moon are in conjunction. In fact, Jupiter is 3.8 degrees south of the moon, and it is our Friday night show. I'm thinking about doing another profile. If we get a guest, of course, that will get bumped, and I have to check for that. Find us Fridays at 9 p.m. Pacific time on the Everyday Spacer Facebook page and the Everyday Spacer YouTube channel. What inspires you the most for the coming week?
If you or someone you know has done something interesting involving space exploration, science, or astronomy, we'd love to share our live. Join us again next Friday, January 30th. If Pam gets to do a profile, she will tell us about Gwen Shotwell at SpaceX.
Yes.
So that's, yeah, she's essentially runs SpaceX, so that's cool.
Can't wait. Oh, we got several now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So Dan says there's a ham radio microfield day tomorrow. Yeah.
Dos vientos.
That's Newberry Park areas. That's kind of where Satwiwa is.
I thought so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, at the
is
moment.
That all day, Dan?
What, Cliff? What do you mean at the moment? Yes, closer to the sun. I think they're always. If they're not closer to the sun than us, we have problems. Yes, there are fireworks and barbecues, and it's a long weekend. Cool. It's kind of like here.
Nice.
That sounds fun. Oh, thanks, Dawn.
Thank you, Dawn. Glad you were here.
Yep.
Huge barbecue going.
Yep. We used to do that in my backyard, and of course, there are a bunch of small fireworks displays that we could see from the backyard, and so it was a good gathering point for people. Um, ah, sounds like Naomi might be inviting herself over.
10 to 4.
Yeah.
Got it. Thank you. If you
If
tell us more.
I think you hit the enter key before you meant to.
Yep, I get that. So yes, do write the rest of that, Cliff. We appreciate that. Cliff was here, Dan was here, Naomi and Dawn, and I know Janie was here.
Janie and Scott was here.
Scott was here. Naomi.
Yep.
Did we say everybody?
Yep.
Did we get everybody?
I think we got everyone.
Awesome. We are so grateful you come every week. It's amazing.
Yep.
And it's always a better show when you're here with us. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oh, and thank you, Naomi.
You're welcome. Yeah, we got a bunch of stuff to get through for audience requests. We will mix them up. We'll mix them in. So, yeah. Oh, here it is. Thanks. Here, let me do it. Have a look at the Earth-Sun relationship. We are closer. And yes, didn't I say that? Perigee? It was on the list. Perigee. Yeah, there it is. January 29th.
Yeah.
Perigee, 227,346 miles from Earth. So yes, in its orbit, we get closer and then farther away. It's not a perfect circle.
Yeah.
Not as perfect.
I get what you're saying, Cliff, but I was going on the which one's closer to the sun, not which one's closer to us.
Oh boy. All right. Anything else for you?
Nope. I'm good.
You sure?
Yep. I think I've caused enough mischief.
Oh,
tonight.
yeah. As usual. So, yeah, we will continue to watch for your comments. Thank you so much for being here. Folks, have a great week. We'll see you on Friday. Good night.
Ah.
More cookie.